Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm so happy to have you. So my previous subscribers, welcome back to the channel. So for today's video, we're going to be covering another subscriber-based question. You will know what the topic of today's video is based off the title and the thumbnail of this video. But essentially, this video is being recorded on none other than Monday, February 17th at 12:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time as of when I am recording this specific video. As you all know, I'm going to be working a lot because a lot of kids are off at my job, and so because of that, we have a higher traffic flow. So I won't be able to record as many videos that I would like, in particularly longer one. So we are going to do some short videos today. So the first one, we'll take a look at what you guys have submitted, and we'll do a video based off of that. But without further ado though, if you want to help out this channel grow, you want to help spread the message, you can do so by engaging with the content. You can engage with the content by liking, subscribing, hitting the bell icon, or commenting in the comment section below. You can also, if just say you're on TV or you're watching this on another device where you don't have access to any of those means, you can watch the video longer than normal. You'll tell the algorithm, hey, I like his content, show me more. You'll be shown my content, but also other astrologers and psychics as well. So that's up to you and up to your leisure. If you have not noticed already, YouTube is crouching down very heavily on comment and what do you call it? Yeah, comment and notifications, so you guys not being notified, or your comments might not be posted, or I might not see them, and you might not get a response. So you can go follow my Blue Sky account or my Facebook group in the comment section below, and you'll be able to do that, and you'll be able to comment and interact with me directly. And you'll also be notified when I do post and upload next based on me, because I will be the one letting you know when I do post a new video. Alright, so let's begin. We have a lot to get through today. Again, this video is just for entertainment purposes only and for educational purposes only. Now that we got that out of the way and gone, we are now going to start. Let me just take a quick look and see what you guys have submitted. I did a few of these videos before, and I felt intuitively to do this specific video. So today's video is going to be focused on Pam Bondi as Attorney General. Now I'm going to say, look who Pam Bondi is, because I honestly going to be openly honest with you. This is going to be a blind reading. I have no idea who Pam Bondi is. No idea who Pam Bondi is. So let's take a look and see who the hell is Pam Bondi. First of all, why would you name your daughter that? Is what I want to know. Okay, Attorney General of what? Pam Bondi. Oh, I guess it was misspelled. It's Bondi, but still, same thing. Okay, Pam Bondi, AG. I wonder if, who is she? Is she Attorney General of the U.S.? Oh, it says United States Attorney General. Interesting. Pam Bondi. Alright, so let's take a look at Pam Bondi. Let's see who she is. We'll do a blind reading. I don't know exactly what I'm walking into today. There was, I just saw under her name on Google that she just did something corrupt and she should have been fired already. But just wanted to be openly honest and transparent with you. That's what I saw on my first opening scene, what I've seen. And let's see if it shows up in the cards. I don't know exactly what Spirit's going to tell us about Pam Bondi, but let's see what happens. I have no idea. We'll see. Alright, so let's begin. So, spirits and angels tell me, you know, it's so funny too, when I do a lot of my videos recently, the past couple of days, there seems to be less background noise. Isn't that a little weird? Like, I feel very quiet. Whereas, like, all my other videos, like, probably say about like 3 or 4 days ago, there seemed to be a lot of noise. Even when in the darkness and the silence, there seemed to be a lot of noise, but now it's just silent. It's rather calm, but very ominous, if you will. But I don't know if you guys picked upon that, but I did. All right, anyway, let's begin. It might just be because, like, you know, I'm getting ready to, like, you know, go to work, and I have work for, like, the next 7, 8 days, and then I'm working my 2 jobs or whatever. So it might just be because I'm working in the morning, and I don't have time to read all the time. It could be that as well. It could be something simple. We'll see. Anyway, not that you need to know that. Alright, so Spirit Angels, tell me about Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi, Attorney General of the United States, an advisor 245. What do we need to know about Pam Bondi? Is there anything that you want to say about Pam Bondi? Let's go there. Is there any comments, anything you would like to tell us regarding Pam Bondi? I'm hearing the word inhumane. So whatever she's doing is inhumane. I don't know what that is and what that's related to. Again, like I said, this is a blind reading. I have no background on this woman whatsoever. So I'm gonna just say what I'm getting is inhumane. That's the first thing I'm getting. I'm getting not as wealthy as she appears. An illusion has been cast. Okay. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. It is inhumane. Not as wealthy as you would think. An illusion has been cast regarding her past. Okay. Something is fast, and it feels like a rhyme. Something is fast, but she can't dash. So it's interesting. So it says inhumane, um, not as rich as she appears, or not as wealthy as she appears. An illusion has been cast regarding her past. What do you call it? There is, something is fast, she can't dash. Okay. And here she gets batch. Okay, that's interesting. So I'm gonna read it to you now. And I know we have the storyline here. Let's take a look. So, inhumane, not as wealthy as it appears, illusion has been cast about her past. Something fast. She can't dash, and there she gets batch. Okay, a lot of words, a lot of rhyming here going on, but that's essentially what I'm getting. The bottom of the deck here, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. It feels like a tiny gem, like she had no experience. She didn't really know what the hell she's doing. It's basically the proper word here. Here we have raining down. She's a top cookie. Oh my god, she's a top cookie. She is gonna rain down her fire. Yeah, and here it is, the Ace of Wands. She's gonna start to do things, start taking orders, and she's gonna be very strict. Whatever she does, it's gonna be like dictatorial in some way. And almost like people are gonna see her like, you ever seen like those movies with the women in charge and they always make them like dictators and evil? That is exactly her personification to the nine. That's how crazy it is. I'm getting pulled to this deck here, so we're gonna do this deck. Was it the astral alignment deck? This will tell me more about her personality and who she is. And I'm getting drawn to her, so I think that will be important for us to cover that. Alright, so Spirits and Angels, tell me about Pam Bondi. What do we need to know about Pam Bondi? Pam Bondi. What's going on with Pam Bondi? Okay. Okay, so we have challenge heading towards the past, okay? What's heading towards her future? Who's Pam Bondi in the future? Pam Bondi, Attorney General. Okay, he's heading towards the future. Interesting. Clarify this. Nope. Okay, they actually told me to keep it, so I guess we'll keep it. Alright, so let's take a look. In a way that you guys understand here. Okay, now we can look this up a little bit better. Okay, so these two cards here, we're looking at heading towards the past, right? So when a card is going this way, it means towards the past. Any card going this way is towards the future. What is heading towards her past? We have here Earth, pragmatism or pragmatic, grounded and enduring. She's not very grounded. Not very grounded. That's why it's heading towards the past. What's also heading to the past as well, it's also her personality, which is represented by the sun, which is life, vitality, and purpose. Her purpose is not very grounded. The reason for the thing that she's doing, she's not meant to be there. That's essentially what it's saying. She's not supposed to be there where she is. But she is. If that makes any sense. She's not supposed to be there, but somehow she is. And above where I accidentally placed this, in between these two cards, was where the illusion has been cast about her past. What is that? Again, this was accidental. Here we have the solar cleft, makes sense because it's that illumination even amidst the darkness. And that is creation, intention, and potential. So there is something here regarding all that. There is an illumination among the darkness. What is on the top of the deck for her? Also aligned with this? Let's see, what is she hiding? We have your conjunction, integration, synergy, unity. Okay? That is heading towards her future. So it's something in the future regarding something that she hidden. So excuse me. So something regarding Pam Bondi's future, revolving around the illusion that she cast about her past, is going to come to light sometime in the future. Whenever that is, whenever that future calls upon it to happen. What's also heading towards her future in the same token here, which means something fast-paced is happening and she cannot dash from it. And this is eroticism, desire, and sex. I would not be surprised if she is going to be known for having affairs in the White House. I would not be surprised if she's going to actually be engaged. I'm getting Peter has sex. I guess I feel like there's going to be an affair between the two and there's going to be like a scandal. And that's going to be coming towards the future because it looks like to me that already had happened in some way. That this already had happened. And it's going to keep happening because it feels like it's going to be a hookup or some sort of, connection of some type. And that this is something that she cannot escape. This is fast paced and it's something that she cannot dash from. This is something that will be stuck with her. This is what she will be known for. What's also heading to the past here, which is along the side where the affair where Peter has sex and her other sexual affairs with other people within the White House. That's heading towards the future. What's heading the opposite direction? What's it on top of these two cards here? What's it, you know, something fast paced and not being able to get away from that. And this is the psyche, was it the mind, was it the soul, consciousness, and mind, right? So her mind is not exactly in the best place, especially her soul, which means she is not really going to be in a good place when this happens. What's heading towards her future in terms of this when it comes out? We have here the moon void of course. Oh my god, I can't even speak. Moon void of course. Okay, and it means disconnect, withdrawal, reception. Oh, she's gonna be surprised when this happened. And here we have the waxing gibbous moon, nurturing patient refinement. I feel that this is because it kind of giving me this mirror reflection. This is going to be a reflection, which means I'm getting indications here that it has been recorded. This thing that comes out is being recorded, and she feels like the person that she did it with was supposed to keep that private, or people are using it above her for blackmail to get a certain thing done. Here also was headed in between not being able to dash, feeling very restricted, not being able to leave your own area, and it's being followed by the bully, which means bash, which means you've been bashed, which means like bash in the head, killed, dominated, whatever, bash. B-A-S-H, just so you know. Here are the two cards that I had in this way, because I didn't even know there were two cards here. We have the first one, which is represented by Mars. Okay, it's heading towards the future, and that means completion, action, willpower. I don't think she's going to be in her role that long. I don't think she's going to be in that role that long. It's further aligning herself with the fact that she gets bashed in the head. Not physically, but you know what I'm talking about, metaphorically. And we also get here on the cusp of a transition, limidity, and twilight. Yeah, she's done. Here we have transition, limidity, and twilight. She is whatever's going on here, this is the thing that takes her down. I don't know why, but whatever she's doing here is what takes her down. Now let me go through the story about Pam Bondi. Here we have the Lover's card here, and the Lover's card again is that inhumane lack of empathy, right? When she goes into this being strong, having a goal, having a willpower. By the time the election happened and the election was over, by the time the inauguration occurred, which is represented by the 10 of Cups reversed, which means she is already getting herself situated, she had already lost her sense of purpose. She lost her sense of purpose, which is represented by the sun, which was further enabled by the earth card, which represent the grounding. She lacked her grounding of who she is as a person. Like, she does not know who she is. And that's a problem, especially for somebody in a high position of power. As she gets into her wealth, though, she gets this false illusion that, oh, I'm wealthy, and so she dresses very elusive, right? To make, basically, essentially, dress to impress, or even better yet, fake it till you make it, essentially is what it's saying. Now that we are going into the next card here, which is the Magician, that illusionment, that desire to cast a false pretense, which is the Magician card. It's further enabled by the solar eclipse here, which means creation, intention, and potential, which means there is some sort of illusion that will be illuminated. Something from the dark is going to be illuminated. It's further seem to be something that's illuminating here. But I'm also getting there is going to be other things that's coming to light that is going to be illuminated. We talked about the humanitarian crisis and her, not following her sole purpose. Like, she does not know who she is, and that's what makes her do bad things, because she is not certain in her own values. Here, the magician code with that illusion is that a light will be shown in the darkness, right? We all know what that solar eclipse is. But also simultaneously, the solar eclipse is also indicative of indicating as well that when the sun is shining, darkness can slowly pass through and cause temporary darkness as well. That's also a solar eclipse, which means darkness may happen amidst the light. That is also what's represented here. So even though something's going to get illuminated through the solar eclipse, it also means something is also going to get hidden at the same time. Now, what exactly is going to get hidden? Well, let's talk about it. It's integration, synergy, and unity. This is a conjunction of some sort. I'm getting an indication that this has to do with machines or mechanical. I'm getting a lot of coding systems here. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Attorney General office gets a massive upgrade sometime in the future. I'm hearing Starlink, so possibly something with Muskrat and Pam Bondi is going to be upgrading her network system, and that's going to be something that pushes something in the dark temporarily. So that would make sense why that would be that illusionment that's been cast, and something has been in the dark for a little bit, and that would make sense because it will be an upgrade. Here, it's be something in the past, or something, an illusionment of the past. So there's an illusion of something. This is represented here by the Six of Cups. That is telling me also I'm getting indications here that have to do with false corruption of the Attorney General office. So she's going to start to say things that, oh, well, they did this is what they did, and we found this, blah, blah, blah. But that's not really true, right? That's just the illusionment that's cast. It's supposed to justify the action taking place here. That's what all it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a justification for what's happening with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is supposed to be a justification for why things happened here. I do expect the Attorney General office in some capacity to go dark. I don't know if that necessarily means nationwide, or it might just necessarily mean only her office goes dark. We don't know exactly yet what that may mean and what that might entail. Now, going into the next card here, which is the Knight of Pentacles reversed, which is the horse holding the guy holding the pentacle, and it's in reverse, which means fast pace, which it's indicating something is moving very quickly, rather quickly. And what's rather moving quickly, the waxing gibbous moon, which indicates nurturing, patience, and refinement, which means she is starting to hone into her more empathetic side, if she even has one. Here we have the moon void, of course, which means that the moon that was here that caused temporary darkness via the solar eclipse. Because if those of you guys who don't know essentially how a solar eclipse looks, it looks just like this, where the moon is that black dot and the sun is behind it. Essentially, that's a solar eclipse. So, why is this important and why is this significant for Pam Bondi? This is significant because despite the waxing gibbous moon, nursing patient refinement, it is further enabled by the moon voided course, which means the moon was caused here. Something is completely removed. Which tells me something that happens in this part in terms of the magician is something that has been integrated into the system will have to be removed because in some way it had not done the purpose that it was intended to do. This is disconnect, withdrawal, reception, right? It's also enabled by what's also happened in the past. Well, what happened in the past with the psyche, the soul, the consciousness, and the mind, right? The psyche, the heart of the Attorney General's office, also the heart of her own individuality, right? We have here, it's represented by the Seven of Cups reversed, which means opportunities or many choices. It's reversed, and that is telling me here that although this is fast-paced, she cannot escape the only option. And the only option is that it's errors, which means eroticism, desire, and sex. Which tell me there will be actions here that will be taken with her, where it's going to be quid pro quo. Okay? She's going to be a Monica Lewinsky, this type of thing. This is what she is. This is what she's going to go through. And unfortunately, that is very sad. It is. But that's what I'm getting for her energy. And we can all do our part in the center of love and light, regardless if we like her or not. After the lack of choice here with the Five of Swords, which means a bully, right? Bashing. This is, for me, I'm getting the word bash, which means an ending of something. Which means normally a bash will mean essentially you hurt somebody intentionally. But the top two cards that come here with the cusp, what's on the cusp is a transition, limidity, twilight. Right? We're in the twilight period. A lot of you guys have said that we're in the twilight period. The twilight also means that you're in that little weird zone before you transition into your desired timeline. So this is her dark night of the soul. Which means the dark night of the soul is, this is temporary, but the dark night of the soul can really last up to a day all the way through a couple of years. So we don't know exactly how she's going to do, but this is part of actually her soul path. Her soul path, regardless of what's happening here, her soul path is, this is going to help her find her footing, who she really is and who she's meant to be. This is going to be the moment that really frames who Pam Bondi is. And here we also get represented by the Mars, which means competition, action, and willpower. Okay, that is also heading towards the future as well for her. So eventually there could be a transition for her, an ending, but it won't be a bad ending because something better is coming her way. So that is the message that I'm getting for Pam Bondi. The top of the deck here, she's a tough cookie. She's gonna rain down a lot of the orders, but here we have the Ten of Pentacles, which means that she won't necessarily do the right thing and she won't follow her predecessors. She will do her own thing. So that's something that she's gonna be known for. And we do have here the Wheel of Fortune, which basically means she's not meant to be there and that her time will be up soon when it comes to be. So that's what I'm getting for Pam Bondi. I don't think there's any additional information, but I'll ask Spirit to see, give us maybe 2 cards, and then we'll end today's reading. Pam Bondi, Spirits and Angels. Lastly, let me just change the cards. It's Pam Bondi, Spirits and Angels, tell me Pam Bondi, Attorney General of the United States right now. Pam Bondi, what do we need to know? No, there's too many cards. Pam Bondi. Okay. Okay, they're telling me to take the 2 that's on my pants, so let's go and take a look. Let's see what messages they have regarding Pam Bondi. Okay, how are we reading this? Like this? We have attack and foreign. So there's an agreement that was made domestically. That's what I'm getting. There's an agreement that was made domestically. An agreement made domestically. Okay. What was that agreement made by Pam Bondi domestically? What was that? I'm getting a fake attack might occur, but it's not a real one, but it's a fake one. Here we have angels reverse. This is an alien invasion. Just out of curiosity here. Because if the angels are reversed and they're faking an attack, this could be indicating a fallen angel. Is this faking an alien invasion or any sort of invasion of any type? Okay, yeah. Are they doing Project Bluebeam? I've never done this video before. Are they trying to do Project Bluebeam? Yeah, fake. Yeah, okay. I'm really impressed how good these cards are. Okay, Lovers. There's an agreement, yeah. The Lovers is the agreement. And then here we have Plant. Right now it hasn't been made yet, but there's a plan that's gonna be taking place, and there's an agreement. Right now they're in the agreement phase. Alright. Well, at least now we established who Pam Bondi is and what she's gonna be known for. Because that, again, that illusionment that's gonna be cast, that would make a lot of sense. Well, we'll touch upon Pam Bondi in another video, but this was rather interesting actually in Pam Bondi. Alright, so I hope you guys liked today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I will see you all in the next video. I don't know if any of this is accurate in terms of Pam Bondi, but you guys can confirm this in the comment section below. Again, this is a mystery reading, but I gotta say, Pam Bondi is something, is what I will say. Um, I don't know. I really don't know what to say, because I'm actually kind of shocked. This is not what I expected. I don't know what I expected. I really didn't come in with any ideas, but this was definitely not it, especially toward the end with the, that illusionment that's being cast, an additional illusion. That was also not expected. Which also was not expected with the affair, but that would make a lot of sense too, because I've seen a photo of her recently, and I was like, I can see it. I can see how that will come to fruition. Um, we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, guys. I love you. Have a good night, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Oh, and if you wonder why my skin's like shiny, because I put retinol on my face,